Hey, good morning. This is Clint Richey with the Velocity team at ClickClose Mortgage. And today I brought two of my favorite guests on, David Nguyen and Barry Palmquist. And guys, thanks for coming on. But we're going to do a little product spotlight on some of the niche products that ClickClose has and the Velocity team specifically. Today we're going to talk about the USDA loan, which is a very underutilized and underrated loan. What ClickClose has that no one else has. So, Barry, why don't you give the audience a little outline, a little background on the USDA loan and why it's so beneficial to borrowers and why is it so unutilized?
Well, the USDA loan in general is underutilized mostly because of the fact that it is highlighting rural areas. And the map changes every year. As populations grow and shrink, the maps are reset. And people don't always realize that they're eligible for a USDA loan. The great thing about USDA is that it does allow up to 100% financing, which is outstanding in comparison to an FHA loan. It has very low overall annual mortgage insurance and a very modest funding fee of 1%, which is less than any other Govy product across the board, which is outstanding as well. One of the best parts about it is it really caters to and is looking for helping lower income families find homes.
Wow. So let's recap that. So 100% financing, approximately about half what the monthly mortgage insurance is of a FHA loan, and lower upfront mortgage insurance, which is great. What are some of the cons maybe that,
Well, if you're a higher income earner, you may earn yourself out of the program, right?
Okay.
USDA for a family of four, generally speaking, $110,000 combined income is a good number to start at, but every county is different. The more depressed the population and overall income, the higher the opportunities may be for them to qualify. And this is where your loan officer, which we have a great team that's very knowledgeable with USDA, knows where to go and find all of that information out quickly.
Perfect. Now, David, let's talk about this. You've had some tremendous success using the USDA loan and specifically the one-time close USDA loan.
The USDA is a great product. What people don't realize about this loan, it was a government-funded program, just like FHA or conventional VA, to create a situation to get people out into rural areas. It was designed to populate rural areas.
Right.
So what does that mean? The biggest thing when we say 100% financing that means it's zero down. There is no investment from the consumer to put in that product. Unlike an FHA at 3.5% or a conventional at 3 or 5%. It's like a VA loan, zero down. You can basically walk in. If your realtor can negotiate your closing costs, you're just walking in and making payments. So that's why it's such a great product. And the great part about it is, especially across the country, there's a lot of rural areas, and it's based on zip codes. So USDA has a map where you just go in and put the zip code in, and it'll tell you, is this USDA or not? And like Barry said earlier, it's constantly changing. Every year, depending on the map, there may be an area that comes off USDA website, and there may be an area that goes on USDA website. So
that same public accessible website also will allow you to determine whether or not your income qualifies ahead of time.
Right.
Perfect. So talk about, ClickClose has something kind of proprietary relative to any other mortgage company in America. Dave, talk about that.
So we have what's called a one-time close or one-time construction loan close. Basically, it's a construction loan. We'll build you a house from the ground up, and then we'll turn it into a permanent loan, where a lot of times when you're doing a construction loan, it's a two-part close. You get a loan for the construction part, and at the end you have to mortgage it for the rest of it. Ours is seamless. It's one part. We go in, we build your house. The great part about USDA is same principle, same concept. Nothing down. You don't have to come out with any money. You come in, you bring us a construction company we vet out, and then once you're approved, you go pick out your land. We build the house. You come in and you start making payments. Wow. I mean, it's a wonderful, especially now in today's age where there's so much competition for housing. Right as we sit here today, what is it, November 8th, 2024? There's a housing shortage, and there's going to be a housing shortage for the next probably decade. Now you don't have to compete. You can just go find your house, build it, and you're good to go.
So it's a totally turnkey process.
I think it
From
is.
start to be-
I think it is. Depending on, I think it's real important to find a realtor that knows the area of USDA, because it's very important to have that connection, and it's really important to know a lender like ourselves that knows the products anywhere down.
Well, and let's talk about too what makes ClickClose stand out from any other lender that offers USDA, or even if there's another lender that does one-time close, which none are really even close. So what's the difference between us and everyone else?
So the biggest difference is USDA, remember, government entity, has a website. It's not ClickClose website, it's not Bank of America, it's USDA website. And we are one of 5 lenders that's even on there, but we're the only lender in the United States of America that's licensed in 49 of the 50 states. So nationally, we're the only one. So with that, I think it gives a huge feather in our cap.
Absolutely.
We'll build you anywhere in America.
Well, one of the best parts about the USDA program is it also does allow for manufactured and modular homes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait 6 to 12 months on a stick build.
Sure.
You could be in a home in 90 days.
Boom.
Yeah, it's a great product.
Well, there you go. Hey, there you have it, folks. Hey, if you want to get into the home of your dreams, and maybe you're wondering, man, can I qualify for this, or do I have down payment, or if there's anything that's holding you back, the USDA product might be your choice, and it's going to get you into the home of your dreams sooner. Please reach out to us at the Velocity team at ClickClose Mortgage for any additional questions, and we'll get you into that USDA program ASAP.